The book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 12. Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, wherever you might be. Shalom to 140 and 4,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, doing another quick lesson. And it's going to be in regards to understanding that people are going to lose their mind in these last days due to the tribulation that's coming upon the earth. You see? And that's what the Lord Yahweh Shai meant by the love of many shall wax cold. Meaning people are going to be more and more cold-hearted towards each other in society as we see this place crumble. And you have to be fully aware of this. All right? These people are unhinged. All right? And they're going to become more and more unhinged as things progress. So you have to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves out here. Understanding the environment. Okay? This is an end-time prophecy. The love of many waxing cold. You got people unaliving their significant others. You know what I'm saying? You got people unaliving their kids, women. Bugging out, man. People are bugging out. We're in a society, you know, where people aren't depending on Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. They don't have the faith that we have as the hopeful elect. So when things get tough, they lose their damn mind. You see, and they become violent. You're going to see violence increase in the earth. You see? People are not giving a damn about their own family members, man. Look, that's what's coming. Let alone somebody that they don't know. Okay? This is what the Lord warned us of. So understand what time we're in. Let's get a few precepts on this matter. Matter of fact, I want to get this in the Blue Letter Bible because one of the brothers mentioned it tonight. That word cold. Let's get it in the Greek. All right, so here we have that same verse pulled up in the Blue Letter Bible, Matthew 24, verse 12, right? Let's jump down to that word, or that phrase, shall wax cold. Okay, here it is. And look, psycho. Do you see that? Let's play it real quick.
Strong's G 5594. Psucho. Psucho.
Well, you know they gotta say it all weird, but look, you can clearly see psycho right there. Okay. So it says to breathe, blow, cool by blowing, to be made or grow cold, or cool or cold, metaphor of waning love. And that's what's going on, man. People are growing cold towards each other. Waning love. Brotherly love is not really a thing anymore in society. Everybody's out for themselves, man. You're gonna see that manifest more and more as things become more straightened in society. So real quick, we have that same verse in the Good News translation, the GNT, Matthew 24 and 12. In the GNT it says, such will be the spread of evil that many people's love will grow cold. Alright, there you go. They're going to be psychotic towards each other. Alright, acts of violence are going to increase in the earth. Aggression. Alright. Alright, here we have the book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 18. It says, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Alright. And that includes these heathen and these 2/3 and these Edomites, man, because we have to be in this world, do we not? We have to go to work, be amongst different people, but we're to strive to be at peace with these different individuals, man. Not stirring up calamity, not stirring up contention, you know what I'm saying? Get in, get out, all right? And part of that is having self-control, man, Because, these demons on these people, they do things to push your buttons, man, to get you upset, to get you to react. And now is not the time to be doing that, because these people, like I said, they're psycho, man. They're becoming unhinged more and more. And they'll throw their life away and yours over a small matter. All right, arguing with people and shit, on the highway, road rage. Hey, refrain from that. That's a very common way of people getting unalive, man. Or being put in seriously, rough conditions, man, being injured or, having your car messed up because you over there road raging with somebody. Nah, man. Leave that to these people. All right? Don't engage with these people, man. If you're on the road, be mindful. There's many incidences where people pull out guns, in the middle of the street and just unalive somebody over a road rage incident, man. Because the love of many is waxing cold. All right? So, if it be at all possible, live at peace with all men. Now, I'm not saying you don't defend yourself. If somebody bring it to you, you try to avoid it, and they just, insist on threatening you, your safety, and your well-being, you're going to have to defend yourself, man. Understand? But if it be at all possible, try to avoid these different confrontations, man, if you can. Here we have James chapter 1 and verse 19. Words of wisdom. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath." All right, wrath being anger exacted out. All right, you see what I'm saying? Acting out anger, that's what wrath is. All right, be slow to wrath. Don't be a hothead. All right, because a lot of hotheads are going to get unalived out here in these coming days. People that couldn't control their anger. All right, think about it, man. These people ain't in their right minds. They don't have the comfort of Yahweh Shemi outside. They're willing to throw it all away. All right, you don't know what people are going through, man, when you are out here in public. So be mindful of this. Next verse, it says, "For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High." So your little wrath, whatever you feel like, is gonna compensate for your anger. You might cuss somebody out or you flip somebody off in traffic. That's not even close to what the Lord gonna do to these people, man. All right, the Lord said, "Vengeance is mine." All right, the Lord got these people. Don't try to get your own vengeance, man, because it can't even compare to what the Lord gonna do, like I said. But I'm gonna close with this right here. I ain't want to make it too long. Book of Proverbs, chapter 16, and verse 32. "He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city." So there you go. The Lord is showing you, all right, in these Proverbs right here, that one who can control his temper is a mighty man, spiritually speaking. All right, to be spiritually strong is more advantageous and better to be physically strong. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of physically strong people out here, all right, that ain't gonna make it because their mind ain't strong. They're gonna get themselves in the predicaments that they can't get themselves out of, man. You understand? That's why it says, "He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city." Somebody that can rule over their own spirit is better than somebody that can, beat up a whole city, or, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. This is a mental, spiritual battle that we're involved in. All right? So, in the thick of it, we're going to have strong spirits. We're going to have the ability to rule over our spirit and be in accordance to the will of Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. And not be emotional. All right? You see? Being able to rule over your emotions is actual strength, man. Spiritual strength. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do a lesson on that real quick because these people are, you know, on edge. All right, their society is crumbling. They don't have any answers, and they're willing to throw their lives away, you know, as well as yours, man. So use wisdom, stay prayed up when you leave the house, man, and you know, don't be a hothead out here. All right, so I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who grew well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and Kwame Yashabala, and Abba Baba. Shalom to the elect.